Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Is it child abuse to feed your kids fast food? Today, we're going to be examining this question with William Hornsby. He's a dude that I made a video about a while back. Here's a link. We're going to be taking a look at a couple clips from him today, as well as a bonus clip from Megs for Fun. Let us waste no time and dive right in with the applying of comb to mustache.
Feeding your children fast food is basically child abuse.
Alright, I'm going to have to agree with you here, Mr. Hornsby. Or Hornby.
That is a remarkably classist take.
Bruh.
It's classist to say that it's child abuse to feed your kids fast food. What? Isn't it classist to be able to eat out every night?
Oh, come on. I'm just being honest. How can you justify feeding them that poison?
Feeding them that poison. I love the way that he's speaking right now. He's getting all debonair on us or whatever. He's like, how can you justify feeding them that poison, as it were?
Do you know what the alternative is for most people who regularly eat fast food?
A home-cooked meal? Just like he's about to say?
To not be lazy and to cook at home.
Correct. That is the alternative to fast food.
No. It is to not feed their kids or...
What? So it's either fast food or the kids don't eat. Well, I'm sorry, Timmy, but you're not eating today, bro.
or not feed their kids enough.
Okay, so we have to feed the kids fast food, otherwise they will starve. That's the only options we got here. Okay?
Healthy food is expensive.
It's really not. Even organic food only costs a few cents more than the non-organic options. Healthy food is expensive, so let your family get poisoned, I guess.
Oh, come on. I've been to a grocery store. Fruits and vegetables aren't that expensive.
They're not. They're actually not.
When you compare their caloric values to fast food, yeah, they are.
Okay, well, calories aren't all equal, my friend. Okay, you may get a lot more calories from the fast food, but it's garbage calories that are not going to nourish your body at all.
Explain. If you calculate price per calorie of broccoli versus price per calorie of a chicken nugget, you are getting far more calories for much less money in a fast food meal than you would cooking at home.
Yes, but not all calories are equal. One bite of real food is worth more than 10 bites of fake garbage processed food. In fact, you can eat a bunch of fake garbage processed food and still be hungry because you didn't actually get any nutrition from it. So a lot of crap is going into your mouth, but it's not really food. So your body's still like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm starving. That's why you see all these people in the What I Eat videos eating a bunch of sugary processed carbs all throughout the day. Even though they're eating a lot of volume of food, none of it was real. So it didn't hit the spot. It didn't quench their hunger for food because it wasn't food.
So let me get this straight. In the name of people who are struggling financially, you're defending capitalistic organizations that regularly participate in wage theft and unethical food practices. No, those corporations are evil and I'm not defending them, but I am defending the people who are consumers of their food.
Alright, so this guy's deal is he used to have a restrictive ED, and now he's gone completely in the opposite direction. He's just like, everything is okay, don't judge anyone for anything ever, eat whatever you want. As long as you're not suffering from any sort of restrictive ED stuff, everything else is fine.
Because they need it to survive.
No, just go to the store and buy some real food and then take it home and cook it for your family.
Stop demoralizing people who are just trying to keep their families alive.
Dude, stop acting like everything is okay all the time, okay? It's not. Not everything is okay. It's okay to be like, yo, this is not okay. We shouldn't do this. This is bad. This person clearly has issues, and they're taking them out on everybody else because they used to have a restrictive ED. So now if anybody wants to control what they put in their mouth at all, oh my gosh, we need to be alarmed. Just do whatever you want, lest you have a restrictive ED, madam. Alright, clearly I disagree with all of that. The idea that it's cheaper to eat out every single day than to make your own meals is pretty ludicrous, I would say. The thing about buying food from the store is that there might be a larger upfront cost when you buy the meat, the vegetables, the potatoes, or whatever, but you've just bought enough food to make several meals. It's not just one meal. On what planet is it classist to make food at home? I would say it's classist to go out to eat every single night. You're celebrating every single night. What are you celebrating? I woke up again today and I can still breathe and pretty much move under my own power. Let's get some fast food. Next.
I don't care about medical fat phobia. It doesn't affect me. I'm not fat.
Agreed. I also don't care about non-existent medical fat phobia.
You shouldn't need to be personally affected in order to recognize and care about the oppression of others.
And yet I do need to be personally affected to care. How about that? What's with everybody pretending to be so charitable and caring about other people's stuff? That just makes you a disingenuous person. I consider honesty to be the mark of a good person. People that lie are not good people. They're trying to look a certain way. It's human nature to not give a crap about anybody but yourself. I care about other people just as much as the next guy, but no, I'm not going to go march in a parade on your behalf. I'm going to go march in my own parade where we talk about how great I am and how we should all shut the hell up and listen to me. That's the parade I'm marching in, okay? And I expect you all to be there pretending to care about me and my stupid crap.
But actually, in this case, anti-fatness does do harm to people who aren't fat as well in medical settings.
Oh yeah? How's that? Are you alright, William? You seem unwell. You're always so distressed.
Oh, please, do lecture me again. Gladly. You know how doctors will often ignore fat people's symptoms of illness?
No.
And tell them just to lose weight instead of actually treating what's going on?
You know how excess weight is bad for you, and a doctor's job is to teach you how to do things that are good for you? So yeah, they're going to address the weight first. I know you came here because of a hangnail or whatever, but you're also obese, so lose the weight. I'm a doctor, so, if you don't want to hear this, stop coming to me. I'm a doctor, sir.
So you've told me. Well, it's true, and sometimes a similar thing can happen to skinny people also due to anti-fatness.
Oh, snap, so now the anti-fatness is starting to affect skinny people, too. Okay, now I care. No, I'm just kidding. I still don't care.
You're going to need to elaborate.
Yes, please enlighten us.
Sometimes someone who the BMI classifies as a healthy weight will get told that their symptoms don't need to be addressed because they're not fat.
What are you talking about? So if you go to the doctor with heart disease, he's going to be like, well, that sucks, but you're not obese, so, just keep doing what you're doing. Is that what happens? I didn't know that that's what happens.
And because they're at a healthy weight, nothing should be wrong with them. Whoa, really?
Whoa. Yes, really. I'm not putting you on, baby. This shit is real, son.
Yeah, well, when you treat something that isn't a pure indicator of health, like weight, as a pure indicator of health, you're going to misdiagnose and mistreat a lot of people.
It's not a pure indicator of health, but if you are obese, that's a pure indicator of a lack of health 100% of the time. There's no such thing as an obese, healthy person. There's just not.
Fat people bear the brunt of that, but skinny people aren't unaffected either.
Alright, bro. Will you calm down? You're being weird.
Wow, I guess I'll never again say...
Wow, I guess I'll never again say, and then it cuts off. I don't know if he's got a 1-minute time limit on his videos or what, but, oh, how bizarre, how bizarre. So in William's little fantasy scenario, when you go to the doctor, all they care about is your weight. They're like, you're not obese, you're good to go, baby. I'll see you next year for your physical or whatever. Which is just not the case. You go to the doctor with a broken leg, and he looks you up and down, and he's like, well, you're not obese. Why are you even here? What are you doing? All I do is look at people and say, obese or not obese. Good to go, not good to go. Due entirely to their weight. That's all a doctor does. They're basically like a judge in a pageant, right? They just point out obese, not obese, obese, not obese, obese, not obese. In William's eyes. Now we're going to take a look at a bonus clip from Megs for Fun. Will it be fun? Or will it be somebody just droning on and on? I don't know. Let's take a look. Alright, I can tell from the look on her face that this is going to be very fun and informative, my friends.
You're welcome to engage this debate, but remember the debate is not, is fat being healthy?
Okay, that's not the debate. Alright, so you've gone ahead and told us what we are debating here, and you've outlined the framework that we must work within for this debate. Gotcha. Alright, so she's responding to a comment that says, with all due respect, I'd like to argue against this. You can be afraid of gaining weight if it's because of your health.
That's not the argument.
That's not the argument. Okay.
Two things we missed because nuance doesn't exist on the internet.
Okay, so get ready for her to say the word nuance about 10 times in a row. Do a push-up for every time she says nuance.
One, the commenter that I was responding to had been harassing me across different posts of mine to make the same statement because they were seeking attention from me.
You mean they disagreed with you and you were ignoring them and they were like, hey, I said this thing, you're gonna respond. They were insisting that you respond to their argument.
Two, this conversation exists with a whole lot of nuance.
All right, there's a second push-up. Look where I have it paused. She's like, yes, you fools. The nuance, as I said. You can capture people's micro expressions sometimes if you pause a video when they're in the middle of speaking. And the look on their face will say a lot about the vibe that they're trying to portray. She's trying to come off as an educated intellectual who's going to school you fools. Yes. There are a lot of subtle nuances in fatphobia.
That nobody is willing to apply and can never happen in a 10-second kitschy video that was giving somebody what they wanted.
Okay, so get to the point.
Now let me squeeze in as much nuance as I can.
Stop saying nuance, homie. That doesn't make your argument more valid because you keep saying the word nuance.
The time that I have left. One, nobody owes anybody health.
Right, you don't owe anybody health but yourself, my friend. So you're gonna hurt yourself just to spite all the people that you don't owe health to. You're like, I don't owe you guys health, and then you start eating a bunch of unhealthy stuff, and people are just like, bro, you're just hurting yourself to try to stick it to us. That's called biting your nose off to spite your face.
Demanding other people be healthy for you.
Who has ever demanded that you be healthy for their benefit?
Or anyone else, or even for themselves, whether or not they are capable of doing so, is both ableist and fatphobic.
No, it's not. Calm down. Ableist, classist, fatphobic. None of these words are making your argument any more valid. You guys always pepper these words into your dialogue like it was seasoning on a steak. We've got all these boring words to say. Let me spice it up with some nuance, with some ableism, some classism, and some types of phobias. Ah, there we go. Now that's a spicy meatball.
Two, there are a myriad of reasons why people gain weight. Some of it comes naturally because not everybody is meant to be the exact same size.
Some of it comes naturally. No, it's literally just everything that you eat. If you are overweight, it's because you ate yourself into that size. There's no two ways about it. If your medication made you gain weight, actually your medication gave you the munchies, and then you went and ate.
Some of it comes from overeating. Some of it comes from other health conditions.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean some of it comes from overeating? Well, if that ain't the most fatphobic shit that I've ever heard, I am surprised that you makes for fun. What do you mean some of it comes from overeating? No. What do you mean? We all know that no matter what you put in your mouth, it does not affect your weight. Some people are just big. Some people are just 500 pounds. You know, it just happens. You know, I was walking down the street, I slipped on a banana peel. Oh, next thing you know, I'm 500 pounds. That's how it happens, baby. You know, it's a hell of a... Oh, I can't even continue on. I have nothing good to say. Oh.
That impact their ability to gain and lose weight or their metabolic system.
Oh, metabolic system. All right, that's a big word. All right, okay, you win. Okay, all right.
To pretend that all weight gain is connected to overeating and is something that can be resolved by calorie restriction and going to the gym is asinine.
It's asinine. Oh, okay. So if I restricted the amount of calories that you were taking in, and I also forced you to go to the gym, you're saying that you would not lose a pound. I see. It's asinine. That's a pretty good word, too. All right, man, you win. You know what? You're winning the word soup, the word salad. To act like the food that you eat and the exercise that you do directly affects your weight is asinine. It's asinine.
3, as I have said multiple times, there is a difference between intentional weight loss and engaging in healthy behaviors because you prioritize health.
Right, once again, you guys get all butthurt if somebody wants to lose weight just to look good. They're like, if you're doing it for health, and then you just so happen to accidentally lose weight, that's okay, I guess. But if you try to actually lose weight purposely, then that's a problem. Such a bizarre take that they have. They're always like, if you accidentally lose weight because you're trying to do healthy stuff, that's fine. But if you set out to lose weight, because that's freaking healthy, then that is not fine. And God forbid you want to lose weight just to look good. Why are we all pretending like we don't care how we look and like we live in some sort of futuristic society that is not caught up on looks? We're not to the point of like the future yet where everybody's just wearing like gray suits and everybody looks the same. We're not there yet, man. We still want to be individual, and some people actually want to look good. Oh my gosh, you want to look good? You want to be desired by other human beings? Oh no, God forbid that we're honest enough with ourselves and others to admit that we want to look good in front of others. How about that? I don't even give a crap about health. I just want to look good. And not even so I can get anybody, just so I can dunk on everybody else. It is not enough that I should win. Others must fail. Fools! Fools! Sorry.
This is where I always ask the question, if all of your blood work metrics and assessments for health, your kidneys and all of your organs were working and functioning the way that you needed to, and you existed as the able-bodied person that you want to, but you looked exactly the same and weighed the exact same amount, would you feel as if you were a failure?
If I try to lose weight and then I just repeatedly cannot do it, yeah, I would say that I feel like a failure because I keep failing. It's okay to feel shame. It's okay to feel guilty about not accomplishing the goals that you have, right? Isn't that what motivates us? If nobody ever felt any shame, then how would anything ever get done?
If the answer to that is yes, or something in the realm of yes, you have a lot of fat phobia to unpack in the weight loss journey that somebody is going on.
Yeah, nobody has any sort of phobias against fat people, okay? Nobody's afraid of you. Some people are afraid of becoming fat themselves, so I guess that could be a type of fat phobia.
I am certainly aware that there exists some kind of normal weight range for a lot of people.
Right, that's called the BMI, okay? You're literally referencing the BMI right now. The normal weight range for people of this type of height would be from X to Y. Yeah, that's called the BMI, dog.
This is a conversation I've had with a friend of mine because there have been periods of time where she has gained weight because of her eating habits and sedentary behavior.
Whoa. She did not gain weight from her eating habits and sedentary behavior. Why do you keep contradicting yourself?
And did not feel good. She made choices to change that sedentary behavior and adjust her eating habits to align with her lifestyle.
And she lost weight, and now she's fat phobic, and we've kicked her out of... We've taken her to the edge of the city and thrown her out.
More efficiently, and she happened to lose weight.
She happened to lose weight. Right, so you just admitted then that eating healthier and moving more will make you lose weight, and that it will help you be more healthy. You just admitted to everything that you were just talking against. Make up your mind, man.
And was feeling better. And at the same time, a thing that she fully understood was she was probably never going to be a 135-pound, 140-pound woman.
She could be that weight if she wants. You could be whatever weight you want, you know? There's a lot of things on this planet that you have no control over. Luckily, your weight is not one of them. That's one of the things on this planet that you have 100% control over. 100% of the time. There's no morbidly obese person that stumbled into obesity, you know? Like I said, you're walking down the street, you slip on a banana peel. Oh, crap, I'm obese now. Like, no, that's not what happened. And you even admitted yourself that changing the way you eat and moving more will help you lose weight, which will be good for your health.
5, and this is a big one, a lot of people who are fat make choices to lose weight or figure out ways to lose weight because the society in which we live in does not make it livable to be fat.
We're still living in the framework that is left behind from times of old. Okay, like we still have bridges and crap that are hundreds of years old, houses. I'm living in a house that is over 120 years old. Back in those days, people were not morbidly obese. In fact, they weren't obese at all. It's honestly amazing how quickly everybody has become obese. In just a couple generations, we've gone from, all right, I'm going to build that bridge, to, I wash myself with a rag on a stick. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
The quality of your healthcare, your access to resources, and ability to exist freely and openly as a full human in this world is heavily limited because
the only limits that exist are the ones that you place on yourself. If you're a person living in a larger body and you keep telling yourself, there's a whole system in place that's preventing me from losing weight, and all these people working against me, and it's not possible, and blah, 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 you just set yourself up for failure without even trying. Before you even tried, you said, this is not possible for me to do. So are you really shocked when you end up not accomplishing your goals when you set yourself up for failure like that? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? The outcome is very predictable when you give up before you even tried. You're going to fail because you gave up. You didn't try. You said, I can't do it. The system is stopping me. Or whatever freaking bizarre stuff. Like, oh my gosh, the level of narcissism on these people where you think that there's a system in place to stop you. The whole system is trying to stop warriors like me, and then you paint yourself as some kind of revolutionary fighting the struggle against an oppressive system. I don't know, man. It's just really bizarre. Thank you for your service.
Of societal and structural fat phobia. You are judged and discriminated against.
I don't think anybody's judging you as harshly as you're judging yourself, and you're projecting all of this nonsense outward.
Sometimes people make decisions to lose weight because they need to for their own personal survival. I understand that they desire a higher quality of life and sometimes take extreme measures to lose weight. I do not seek those people out. That is your choice. It is a fatphobic choice.
It is a fatphobic choice to want to lose weight so that you're healthier. Okay? Well, I guess at this point the word doesn't even mean anything, right?
But sometimes it's a necessary one in order to survive in a fatphobic world.
Alright, so basically we're using the word fatphobic in place of the word the, right, in a sentence. So you can just go ahead and just use it every other word and it doesn't really mean anything. Fatphobic, coffee, went to the grocery store, picked up some eggs. Fatphobic dog. Fatphobic blanket. Yada yada yada, XYZ, fatphobia, nuance, systemic, classism, ableism. Okay, so those were some pretty big words. I win. I am a professor now. So basically what you're telling me is that the fatphobic system is both classist, ableist, and it contains a lot of nuance. And also racism. Let's throw that one in there. Oh, what a bunch of dribble. This has been a bunch of dribble. I feel like with each TikTok that I watch, my IQ is just tanking right down. You see what I do for you guys? Put myself through this hell. This literal hell on earth. Hades. This is Hades. Oh, all right. So I disagree with everything William Hornby said. It's not classist to not eat fast food every single day. He's all like, you don't eat out every day? That's classist. Some people have to eat out every single day and have somebody else prepare their food for them. Like, what? That's classist. Going out to eat every day is a freaking celebration. What are you celebrating today, huh? You woke up? I woke up. My heart's still pumping. Let's go have some fast food. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.